while we get you update on the scores, we're going to have you watch some of the game that was played over in Wibaux this past weekend. Very important game. It was number 1 Scobey, number 1 Wibaux taking on number 2 Scobey. You watch the game, we'll get you up to date on the rest of the scores. And let's start with last Friday and last Friday's football games. The Sydney Eagles are back in form. Bowden led Sydney's offense attack with 21 carries for 138 yards and 4 touchdowns. Eagles quarterback Josh Krennigan was a 9 of 13 for 99 yards and 3 touchdowns. He also had 1 interception. The final score there was Sydney 41, Lewistown 28. Here in Glendive, the Red Devils just could not get anything going as Havre Blue Ponies. The quarterback, Cagle, rushed 11 times for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns and had 4 completions for 82 yards and a touchdown. Harmon carried the ball 7 times for 51 yards and a touchdown. That final was Havre 32, Glendive 0. The Terry Terriers played under the lights in Culbertson against Culbertson-Bainville Friday night. Terry amassed 214 rushing yards. Paul Stickle, Ross Huber combined for 146 of those. Levi Lilly recorded 17 tackles for the Terriers. The Cowboys, Mike Mule ran for 120 yards on 29 carries. Cody Wolf notched 19 tackles. The final there was Terry 24, Culbertson 16. It was Glasgow over Wolf Point, 49-6. Glasgow jumping right off to the lead and just held it and never looked back. Meanwhile, Cole Tombre had 21 carries for 118 yards. Travis Tombre had 23 for 119 for Savage as they beat Hysham 30-14. Safety Ty Stevenson had 18 tackles for Hysham while catching a touchdown pass. Also, again, it was Savage 30, Hysham 14. Some other games of interest in eastern Montana from last Friday. Colstrip over Laurel 24-6. Hardin 41, Livingston 12, Miles City 41, Belgrade 7. Had a little volleyball action also on Friday. Baker defeats Broadus. Malta over Plentywood. Glasgow beats Poplar. Lambert over Fairview. Jordan beats Ekalaka. And Circle defeats Wibaux. Then on Saturday, the big game here in our part of the country. It was Wibaux and Scobey matching up. And Greg Ford had touchdown runs of 15 and 45 yards in the fourth quarter Saturday to help number 1 ranked Wibaux pull away for a 26-14 win over number 2 ranked Scobey. The game, of course, is a rematch of last year's Class C championship game. Ford finished with 186 yards rushing on 31 carries. Nate Baker went 5 yards. Joe Bakken went 15 yards for touchdowns for Wibaux on runs, and they led 14-0 at halftime. Scobey's touchdowns came on a 55-yard run by Eric Hattenhorst and a 44-yard pass from Erickson to Audette. Great game. The final again, Wibaux 26, Scobey 14. Travis Nellermo led the Wibaux defense with 8 tackles, 2 assists, an interception, and a fumble recovery. In some other games, it was Baker continuing their winning ways and defending their state championship, beating Big Timber 48-0.